Hello everyone, Luke here again. Next video for Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution deck profile for the Dinowrestler I used in the Duelist challenge. It was fun using a deck that I had little to no knowledge of. I try and think hard about what to do next and everything else. I like that. Anyway, let's get to it. So Dinowrestler Capitera. So if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can target a monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. You can only use this once per turn. Now, if this card is sent to the graveyard for a link material of a Dinowrestler monster, that monster can get 1,000 until the end of the turn. And there's only one, which is that T-Wrestler for this game. They don't have the newer support for this one. Now, Capoe Raptor, that's how it's pronounced. This attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is attacked, change it to defense position at the end of the damage step. During the standby phase, if this card is in defense position, you can special summon another one of these from the deck. You can only use this once per turn. If you have the field spell on the field, this guy's attacked, then you take the damage. He's not destroyed by battle, but you still take the damage. Then he switches to defense mode, and since the field spell's on the field, no one else can attack. So that's when you get the special summon. So that's where he comes in handy. Pancratops is if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Dinowrestler Pancratops once per turn this way. Now, quick effect. During either player's turn, you contribute a Dinowrestler monster, target card your opponent controls, and destroy it. So it's a pretty good card. Comes out, easy beat stick to get out, destroys cards. They're nice. You see it in a lot of just meta decks actually. Stegosaur is if this card is special summon, you can add a Dinowrestler monster or World Dino Wrestling from your deck to your hand. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn and your opponent controls more monsters than you target a Dinowrestler monster in your graveyard except this card and special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. Yeah, they mostly have effects when your opponent has more cards than you do. It's interesting. Gilosaurus, you can special summon this card from your hand. If special summon this way, activate this effect, your opponent can special summon a monster from the graveyard. So it's good if you get it first turn, except when it gets ghost overed, like it did in the second duel, because then the opponent gets to special summon the monster back and destroy this card. That was unfortunate. A couple of other dinosaurs here. So Soul Eating Oviraptor, it is if this card is normal or special summon, you can take a dinosaur type monster from your deck, add it to your hand, or send it to the graveyard. You can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster on the field, destroyed, then special summon special summon one dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position. Can only use each effect once per turn. Yeah, limited to one in this game, like Millennium. You can see there, bottom right. A couple of Conductor Tyranno as well. Cannot be normal summoned. I never saw this card, unfortunately. Must be special summoned by banishing 2 dinosaur type monsters in your graveyard. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can destroy one monster in your hand or on the field. And if you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense edition. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. If you do, send it to defense position monster to the graveyard. So yeah, if your opponent has a bunch of monsters on the field, like they do with for Heist, put them all into defense position, just wipe them all out. Okay, Dark Hole, destroy a monster on the field. I think I use that in just about every deck. A Foolish Barrel can help with, like this, yeah, that one there helps out. Let's see, Foolish Barrel of Goods. This is, works well with this World Dino Wrestling. Because Dino Wrestling, if it's in the graveyard and your opponent controls more monsters, you can banish it and special summon Dinowrestler from your deck, like this guy here, and then use its effect. We'll get to it soon. Fossil Dig, add a level 6 Lord Dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand. Limited to 2. Monster Reborn. And the Terraforming to get the field spell. Now we got the 3 Twin Twisters. So here's the World Dino Wrestling. While you control a Dinowrestler monster, each player can attack with only one monster during each battle phase. I mentioned that before with Capoeira Raptor. And now if your Dinowrestler monster attacks an opponent's monster, gains 200 attack during the damage calculation only. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can banish this card from the graveyard, special summon a Dinowrestler from your deck. Once per turn, as I mentioned before, send it to the graveyard with that, or with like say Twin Twisters, or if it's just destroyed, or place another one over it. Yeah, you get to special summon like this guy here, and then plus off that. Call the Haunteds. A couple of Mirror Force there, and a couple of Solemn Strike as well. Extra deck, we got plenty of few rank 4s there. So the Exciton, the Dolka, and the Lagia, since we got a Dinosaur deck, and you see there's plenty of level 4s there. Cowboy, and also a couple level 3s as well. So Levier there. If I got the Tyranno out, this could have helped. Zenmane's I summoned a couple of times in defense position to just protect myself from swarming decks. And Decode Talker. And let's see. Oh, here's the Dinowrestler King T-Rex. So it's the only Dinowrestler extra deck monster in this game. So 2 plus Dinowrestler monsters. Now, if this card battles, your opponent cannot activate spell or traps until the end of the damage step. Your opponent's monsters cannot target monsters for attack except this one. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can target attack position monster your opponent controls. This battle phase, your opponent cannot attack with other monsters until that one has. And if it does not declare an attack, destroy at the end of the battle phase. So, can destroy it. And yeah, that's actually not bad, because if your opponent has lots of monsters in the field, you can make a weak one attack first, make them get destroyed by this card. Now, and plus it's useful if Dinowrestler is on the field. If that's on the field as well, you can choose which monster your opponent attacks with. So they only get one attack each turn. So this guy can protect himself and also get the destruction if they do attack. Well, if that's on the field, it's not going to matter. Plus, if they do attack and it's not on the field, they're going to take a lot of damage, possibly. Okay, well, we got the Nightmare Kerberos, which can destroy a special summon monster. Phoenix, which can destroy a spell trap. Mrs. Radiant, we got quite a few Earth type monsters in this deck, so that's in there. Palco Talker, Sayuja, and the Underclock Taker. So as I was saying before, this was fun to use, a little challenging as well, but I kind of like that. New experiences. Well, we got 143 different decks, 143 Duelist challenges, and 143 different decks, and some of them will be much newer to me, like these ones here. So it's always fun to play newer stuff. Anyway, until next time, thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.